All right, this next segment brought to you by Grand Prix Motorsports, and you and I talked about this a little bit yesterday, but didn't get to it during the show. A.J. Feely, a former quarterback in the league who played his last season in, I think, 2011, says he witnessed Brady and the Patriots playing games with doctored balls before it was even an acceptable practice. It became acceptable in 2006. So how long has this been going on? Let's check out the A.J. Feely quote first. This is a former Miami quarterback, A.J. Feely. He says, prior to Tommy and Peyton Manning going to the league and saying, let us doctor our balls, we used to all play with the same balls. Somehow, this beat up ball from the ball boy was getting thrown in on offense for New England. Yet when we were on offense, this orange brand new ball was getting thrown in. He's getting his own balls thrown in on offense. That was an issue to me at the time. So when New England was on offense, the New England equipment people would substitute the game balls that were provided by the league for game balls provided by the New England Patriots that were, according to A.J. Feely, doctored. This has been going on for a long, long time.
Sure.
I think you and I presume that
throughout
anyway.
The league, in your mind?
I don't know about throughout the league. All I know is in New England.
I think it was going on everywhere.
Because John always said the other day, I had to play with the balls that they put on the field. I wasn't able to doctor balls. We weren't able to provide our own balls.
Sure. Well, think about basketball for a moment. The officials come out and they have a basketball.
There's a rack of balls provided by the home team.
And they let guys on each side hold the basketball for a minute, and then they have the jump ball.
Yeah.
If the NFL wants to solve this, go back to pre-2006 and go, we bring them out in a glass case, here's the ball. If you have a problem with it, tell me right now, and we'll get another one that's weighed exactly the same. I will say this, in the Patriot report, they're really right. The NFL, and this is why I think they may have a chance of getting off totally, NFL so sloppily handled the entire situation. With the officials, they weren't questioning the guy, McNally, when he left. They were watching the other game on television. If you read the whole report, it was buried in the Wells report that there were a lot of things going on, and the officials didn't properly handle practically any of this. That, as the Patriots point out, the Colts had already said to the league officials, you need to look for these doctored, deflated balls, and they didn't do anything with that. But when the linebacker intercepted the pass, now on the sidelines, a ball boy for the Colts is checking with a needle. He could have deflated it on the sidelines, if you want to think about conspiracies, and then they turn it over to the officials. It's the line of evidence. Have you ever heard that in CSI? I never watched the show, but it's the line of evidence for police officers. When here's the gun, and a lot of people have tampered with it before it gets to court. That's the line of evidence I think here is really going to bury the NFL in terms of trying to get him suspended for 4 games.
And along that theme, there are too many gaps in the process, obviously, that the NFL needs to tighten up. I'm guessing they're going to do a good job of tightening it up this offseason. Hey, that portion of the big stuff brought to you by Grand Prix Motorsports. It's your source for the original motorcycle. That would be Indian motorcycles. So check out the newest line of Indian motorcycles at Grand Prix Motorsports. They're located on County Line and Santa Fe. And let's take a look at Frank and Val, who just love their Indian motorcycle from Grand Prix Motorsports. Frank and Val.